this is Michelle. Yesterday, she told us which of these three men she picked as her date. Today, we'll meet that man and find out what happened on their date. And this is Clifton. He says that when he dates, he insists on doing things his way. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here's the host of Love Connection, Chuck Woolery.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology. You're going to meet our first guest. She's a city girl who likes to party and drive fast cars. But she says she's also an old-fashioned girl who wants to settle down. Please welcome Michelle Jaffe. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Good. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah. And what way, Michelle, you can talk to me, are you old-fashioned?
Probably in the view that I don't believe in living together before you're married.
Really?
I want to get engaged, have the traditional wedding, and go on the big honeymoon, and then build and play house together. I have some friends who've lived together in the past, and then once you get married, it just seems like it's anticlimactic.
Would you say you're hard to please?
Yeah, because I'm very demanding. I expect a lot out of people, and
What do you expect?
Just to be considerate and giving, because I give a lot, and when I give a lot, I expect it back in return.
Yeah. Let's bring everybody up to date on what happened yesterday. We showed the audience Michelle's three choices. They voted on which one would be best for her. Let's take a look at them again. First, there was Michael. Now, he's 25, and he's a photographer. Then you saw Gary. He's a teacher, and he's 28 years old. Finally, you saw David. He's also 28. He's an executive recruiter. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday, and we'll get to that a little bit later, but right now I want Michelle to remind us who you chose.
I chose Gary.
Chose Gary, right. He's going to pop up here, I like it. There he is. Gary's backstage. Let's say hello to Gary Costello. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. What did you think of Michelle when you met?
Very attractive, very nice, and very considerate over the phone. And when I met her, that was just an extension of our phone call, and I had a real nice day.
Tell us about your date with Michael.
Well, first of all,
Or with Gary. What did I say with Michael? With Gary.
I thought it'd be really fun to go to an amusement park because we both had a Friday off. So I called up and I made all the arrangements. We drive all the way out there, and it was closed, and that was very upsetting. We made, it was like an hour-and-a-half drive. We both were hungry, so we decided to go get a bite to eat. Yeah. And then we said, how are we going to spend the day? And I said, let's go movie hopping. So we went to one of those theaters that once you get in, you can, like, sneak into the other ones.
Go to 147 movies. You sneak into, how do you do that?
Well, you pay to get in one, and then you find out when the other ones are playing. As soon as that's over, you just kind of walk by, smile, and pretend you're going for the first time to another movie. So then we had dinner reservations at a place called La Cage aux Folles, which is female impersonators. So we get a wonderful table right near the stage, and the MC took a very quick liking to Gary.
Oh, boy.
I mean, could you blame him? The whole night he'd get commenting on his baby blue eyes and how tall he was, and I could have sworn he wanted to go home with him.
Gary wanted to go home with him?
No, I see. Take Gary home.
Were you embarrassed at all that attention, Gary?
My cheek, I could not smile for 2 days after that. My cheeks were just so tight from laughing that whole night. They had me in stitches.
Was it funny?
Very funny.
It was good, and you enjoyed it? So you weren't embarrassed?
I've never had so much attention in my life.
Okay. What happened next?
Well, then after that, we were worn out because, we were laughing so hard, and there was a nice place to go have after-dinner drinks across the street. So we went there, and growing up in this town, I know a lot of people, so I saw some of my friends, and Gary met them, and he was very cordial and easygoing, and...
Nice.
Yeah, we had some...
So how did it end?
We kissed goodnight in the car, and that was
Long kiss, short kiss?
Good kiss.
Kind of interested to see who the audience has picked for you? Always tell the truth if I'm right. I was right. Yeah, I had a feeling they would pick you. 48%, yes. Wow. Good pickers. Now, Michelle, we paid for your first date, and if you want to go along with the audience's choice, we'll be happy to pick up the tab for the second date. They decided that he would be good for you as well. What do you think?
Oh, I think they're a smart audience, and I'd like to go out again.
Yeah, Gary, is that all right with you?
Under one condition.
What's that?
Next time, I handle the money.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Come on out, Gary. Sounds like you had quite an evening and a day. Yeah. Did Michelle make the day a little more comfortable for you?
Well, like I said, she was very considerate. On my questionnaire, I said that I would not date a serious smoker.
Yeah.
And I would not date a smoker seriously.
I understand.
Well, she went like 8 hours before she asked me to smoke, and I said sure. We were in a large environment, and
Well, you were very considerate then. Very
Well,
sweet.
everyone around us was smoking, so
So
I
you
thought
figured,
I'd
hey,
join in.
what difference does it make, right? Thank you both for being on the show. Let us know how things go, will you?
We will.
Yeah, we have a nice gift for both of you. We're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. Let's meet a man who chose a date from our video library. He's from Minneapolis. He's part of a singing group. His hobby is restoring luxury cars. He says he's always honest with his dates. Please welcome Clifton Curtis. How are you, Clifton? Fine. Come sit down.
Okay.
Clifton, they say honesty's the best policy. Does it ever backfire?
Sometimes. Once I went on a date with a young lady, and she wanted to know what I thought of her. And I told her I'd tell her after the date was over. And when the date was over, I told her I thought that she was kind of stuck up. And she said, I think you're a jerk, and we never saw each other again.
Now, you said that you restore cars. What kind of cars do you restore?
Basically luxury cars, Porsches, BMWs, things like that, Mercedes.
Are your dates impressed with the cars you drive?
Sometimes they are, but basically, when I pick them up, when they see the car, they just say, wow, I like this car. And I say to them, well, I don't have anything else to drive because it's a second hobby. I mean, it's like I make money in it.
You play it down, though.
Right, I play it down.
Okay. Is there any rivalry in your group? Now, you're all you're called what now?
The Bachelors.
The Bachelors, right.
Right.
Now, you obviously are all four bachelors.
All four bachelors.
Yeah. Any rivalry there?
Well, you think with four guys, there usually would be some kind of rivalry, but with us, no. Because whoever sees the girl first, that's who gets her.
So the other guys won't. That's your turf at
Right,
that
that's
point.
our turf. Don't mess around.
What if two guys see the same girl at the same time?
We'll fight about it.
Let's show you some of the women that Clifton had to choose from. Don't forget, you're going to pick the woman that you think's best for him. First, there was Elizabeth. Elizabeth is from Detroit. She has 2 sons. She builds her perfect man with other people's spare parts, she says.
Reggie Jackson's legs. Magic Johnson's thighs. Lou Ferrigno from the waist to the chest. And who else but Billy D. Williams above the chest. Okay? My ideal.
Next, there was Barbara. Barbara's from Portland. She says that she is looking for adventure, but men are afraid to ask her out.
If they weren't afraid, then there would be no problem. We would not need the video dating. We would not need all this other stuff that we have. And people would just walk up to one another and say, look, I find you very attractive, or whatever you want to say. And can I take you out? But they won't do that.
Finally, you watch Denise. She enjoys movies and dancing and walking in the rain. Here's the first thing that attracts her to a man.
Well, I just like men with big noses. I just think they're great. And if they've got humps on them, they're even greater. I just love it. I mean, the typical broken nose, like a boxer's nose, or like Charlton Heston.
The Pinocchio syndrome, I know it well. Now, Clifton selected one of those women as his date, and we're going to show you all 3 women again before you vote. Now, first there was Elizabeth. She's 34. She's a travel instructor. Then Barbara, she's a bookkeeper. She's 32. And finally, Denise, she's 33, and she's a student. Okay, audience, it's time for your voting machines. Please make your choice right now. Who do you think's the best lady for Clifton? We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Clifton selected, and we're going to hear everything that happened on their date, and we're going to do that in just a minute. Stay with us.
Choose your path to ecstasy.
latest trend in shopping? You know it's Amazon Lens.
Picture this.
Go from camera roll to closet by uploading pics of your favorite looks and shop similar matches to make them all your own. Oh, you want to get specific? Just circle the search. Boom, like that. Whatever's filling your inspo feed,
Picture this.
find it in the Amazon shopping app. See it, shop it with Amazon Lens.
To be the first woman to run a mile under 4 minutes, it's something I dream of. I was just a young girl coming from the village without shoes. I came to know that sky is the limit. I dare to try.
Watch free national and local news on Prime Video.
The newsmakers right here facing all the tough questions.
We've got you covered every step of the way.
We are living in an extraordinary period.
From changing skies to market shifts.
Around the world, this is BBC News.
Covering all the stories that matter to you. Your news, your app.
We'll get the results of the audience vote a little bit later, but right now let's find out who Clifton selected. Clifton?
I selected Barbara.
Barbara. Ah. Very pretty. Looks like she's very pretty, yeah. What did you think of Barbara in person when you saw her?
When I got to the door, I went, wow, she's like 5'7", and I went, well, she's a little tall, but other than that, she was great. I thought she was sexy.
Good. Clifton and Barbara haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear from both sides. Let's say hello to Barbara Smith. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you, hon? Get it all in there. What was your first impression of Clifton?
Clifton was not what I expected.
Really?
I like tall, slender men. I usually date tall, slender men, and Cliff was short and not as slender as I had expected. Matter of fact, he was shorter than I was.
Tell us what happened on your date, Clifton.
I took her to a little Japanese restaurant. We had dinner. It was a lovely little dinner. From there, we went to a disco downtown L.A., and the disco wasn't very crowded, so we decided to go to the bar downstairs where they had a cabaret and a live band playing. So we danced a while. She's a good dancer.
Clifton a good dancer?
Clifton's a very good dancer, and so am I, like you said. So we made a good couple on the dance floor.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Things are perking right along?
Things are perking right along. So here comes a good part.
Here it comes.
Doesn't sound too bad up to now.
We walked back to the car, and I opened the door, and she got in the car, and she started complaining that it was a little cold.
Yeah.
So
A lot cold.
a lot cold, okay. So she said, would you turn the heat on? So I turned the heat on, and the car caught fire.
What? How did you know? Could you smell the smoke? Could you smell something burning?
It was like, when you turned the heater on, it was like a rush of bad gas came on. And I said, Clifton, is that your heater? And he said, oh, yeah, that's the heater. He said, it's just going to take a few minutes to warm up. And did it warm up? I mean, it really wasn't.
So it caught fire?
Luckily, there was a gentleman who had a fire extinguisher. He put the car out, and
A fireman.
And then he got the fire, yes.
Yes.
and
well, how did you make arrangements to get home now? It's 2:30 in the morning. You're out in the parking lot. Your car's burned up.
In the meantime, we were freezing to death.
so I called a friend of mine up, and he said he'd come and pick us up.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah, he came about an hour later.
About 2 hours later.
2 hours later.
What time? Well, listen. What time was it, Barbara, when he showed up?
It must have been about 4 o'clock.
Oh my word.
Yes. And we were standing there for a couple hours. It seemed like a year or so that we were there.
My gosh. Let's see who the audience voted for.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, 91%. Now, I've been right twice today. I had a feeling about her too. Yeah. Yeah, we paid for the first date. Now the audience obviously think that you should pick Barbara as well, and you did a good job so far. We'll pay for the date with Barbara if you'd like to take her out again.
I'd take her out again.
Yeah, Barbara, is that okay with you?
Definitely.
Well, come on. Well, boy, you just went through the whole gamut there, didn't you? Have a great time. The car burned up right out from under you. Whose car are you going to take next time?
We're going to take my 1970 Plymouth Barracuda.
I'm not going to take any chances.
No
Go American-made this time. That's right. Oh, we have a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show and sharing your date with us. We're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. Meet another man who chose a date from our video library. He's from Cleveland. He likes horseback riding, water sports, and women in all shapes and sizes. But he says it's impossible to be purely platonic with a woman. Please welcome Mike Romer. Hi, Mike. How are you? Sit down. I'm fine, thank you. Really think so, huh? Tough to be purely platonic with a woman?
Well, yeah, I think that's a problem I've always had.
Gee, I've been platonic with women before.
As a matter of fact, I can even think, there was a girl that I knew way back even, I think it went all the way back to high school, and I had a platonic relationship with her from about 10th grade on, and then about 2 years ago on a little trip out of town, it was not platonic anymore.
Well, it became romantic. I see. Well, was that bad?
No, it's good.
Oh, how do you think that a date would describe you if they were going to sum you up?
Well, she'd probably say I'm probably the funniest guy she's ever met.
Nothing else?
Well, I would say she'd probably think I was very romantic and intelligent.
Would you say maybe the funniest, most romantic, most intelligent?
Funny, romantic, intelligent.
Most of all three?
I would say probably.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's take a look at the tapes that Mike saw. Remember, you're going to vote again. Now, first there was Karen. She says she's a great friend and a terrific lover. She's petite, and here's why she won't date tall men anymore.
It was very hard because when we held hands, he held his hand down here, and I had to hold up like this. I felt like I was 5 years old and holding Dad's hand. So it was a little uncomfortable, and the logistics tend to be a little off sometimes.
Okay, next there was Debbie. Debbie's from Dallas. She says that on a first date, she always brings enough money to take a cab home, and here's what she wants in a man.
Tall, dark, rich, handsome. Not much. No, every girl says that. No, I want somebody that's sincere, somebody that's thoughtful, somebody that cares, and then the rest will come.
Finally, you watched another Debbie. She has 2 children at home. She says she's secure and independent, and she likes to thumb wrestle on a date, and here's why.
You can tell a lot from thumb wrestling by their touch, if they're warm, if they're going to be competitive, if they're going to let me win, I'm automatically turned off. It's kind of like a good way to touch without having to hug somebody or kiss somebody, and you get a lot from a person if they're competitive.
Interesting. That's kind of interesting. Before we find out who Mike chose as his date, let's see all 3 women once again. First, there was Karen. She's 28. She's a legal secretary. Then Debbie. She's a real estate agent. She's 29. Finally, another Debbie. She's 30, and she's a travel agent. Okay, audience, time to vote again. Make your choice right now. Who do you think's the best lady out there for Mike? Okay, the audience has voted, so let's find out who Mike selected. Okay, Mike?
I chose Karen.
Karen. That's right. Yeah, she was number 1. I'm sure Karen's wonderful. She's backstage. Let's say hello to Karen Cohen. Hi, Karen.
Okay.
How you doing, hon?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Why don't you tell us about your date, Karen?
He came and he picked me up, and we went down to get in his car. We were about to go out to dinner, and it was raining. And we got into the car, and it was leaking on my head. He evidently hadn't fixed this car. I think this was a car he had since he was 16. The one and only car in his life.
That's a classic car.
It's a, yeah,
You had it since you were 16.
This was,
I'll
yes.
guarantee it's a classic. Did you do anything to kind of help things?
Well, actually, it was kind of funny because when she got in the car, there was a puddle that seemed to have formed on the roof, and then it went down, and the water came through on her head. So.
You guys got a great sense of humor, doesn't he? What happened next?
Okay, so we decided to take my car. And we went to the restaurant. We had a very nice dinner. And he talked a lot about himself. Now, I think he was nervous, and I was having a good time, but I think he was trying hard and talked a lot about
Were you nervous?
nonstop.
Well, that is a subject that I'm pretty good at. I know a lot about myself. I figure I might as well start along that.
What happened next?
There was one other thing, a dinner that I thought was strange. I'd had a steak, a really nice steak, and hadn't eaten much, and he made sure that I got a doggy bag. Now, I said, no, I don't think. And he said, yeah, no, really, I think you should really take that home with you, and I think it was for him.
No. No, wait a minute. Now, what a waste. And this was a beautiful pepper steak. I mean, and she really didn't eat very much, but of course I realized she's very petite. And I thought, even if she's going to give it to her dog, maybe she ought to take it home. But no, I didn't.
Did you end up with it by any chance?
No,
I would have.
I let her keep it.
Sounds like a real...
It was great.
Kind of a tame date for a guy like you, though.
Since it was for television and so on, I figured I might as well keep it on a sort of a low key. So,
Very low key.
How do you think Karen would rate your date if she was going to rate it?
Let's see. I would say probably about a 7.
Oh.
Well, what'd you rate it, Karen?
I think, actually, 7.5. It wasn't much different.
7 to a 7.5. Well, you guys agreed on that. That's right. Well, it's time to see who the audience voted for. Debbie, that's interesting. Now, that would not have, that's interesting. Okay, Debbie is 44%. That's the first Debbie number 1, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's from Dallas, that's right. And we paid for your first date with Karen. The audience thinks that you should go out with Debbie, or thought you should have, and so they chose her. Now, if you would like for us to pay for that, you have the option to do whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'll try Debbie.
Is that what Debbie was? Yeah. I'm sorry things didn't work out. We have a nice gift for you, Karen. Thank you. And we hope to see you again. Okay. Would that be nice?
Anytime.
Okay, thanks for being with us. Mike, thanks for being on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you, and tell us how everything goes with Debbie from Dallas, okay? Thanks, that's our show for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more singles trying to make a love connection. I'm Chuck Woolery, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
On Love Connection will receive the following. Jonathan Martin dresses in sportswear, now in silks, linens, and other naturals. For that custom-tailored look, no one dresses a woman like Jonathan Martin. Or Conair Shampoo and Conditioner. When the heat's on your hair, you need Conair Thermal Protection Shampoo and Conditioner with TSA. Or Foil brings relief to summer's little hurts by quickly soothing sunburn, minor burns, cuts, and scratches. Foil from the makers of Blistex. Or Glade Smoke Away, a tough blade specially formulated to eliminate smoke odors instantly and make your home fresher. For Love Connection, this is Rod Roddy.